the Golden State Warriors are yet again interested in another big name free agent, with it currently being reported that the Athletic Shams is currently being reporting that the Golden State Warriors are likely to register interest in Dwight Howard's services. Shams added that Howard and the Los Angeles Lakers also have mutual interest in potentially getting a deal done with the team. Of course, I find this to be absolutely extremely interesting. Look, we've heard rumors before that either Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee could actually be looking for, more opportunity. I believe JaVale McGee would actually be looking for more opportunity than Dwight Howard, because just the amount of fun that Dwight Howard had with the Lakers, throughout the season. He literally revived his career with the Lakers. Not just that, was able to win an NBA championship with the team. This guy is going to be absolutely as loyal as he possibly can be with the Los Angeles Lakers. I definitely see him actually looking to re-sign. While when it does come to JaVale McGee, JaVale was definitely starved of minutes a lot throughout the playoffs. Dwight was as well, against the Miami Heat, but Dwight did have a very big effect on how the Nuggets series did go. They put him on Nikola Jokic, and pretty much Dwight made Jokic literally irrelevant. Like, he played really, really well on him. But when it comes to JaVale McGee, it just, I don't know, he could never find his spot in the most recent playoffs. It became a little bit of an issue. They played a lot of Anthony Davis as the starting center as well. So I'm very keen and very interested to see how this is all going to go with Dwight Howard. I genuinely believe he will re-sign with the Lakers, but you do ask yourself though, why wouldn't he give the Golden State Warriors some thought? Yes, he doesn't really fit into the small ball lineup that they often do have with the team, but if you think about it, they'll be rolling out a starting, lineup potentially of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond Green, as well as players like Eric Pascal and maybe some more veterans that they will be getting off the bench. They also have pick 2, who they've been very rumored to be drafting a LaMelo Ball or potentially James Wiseman as well in the draft. I do feel like though, if they were able to get a player like Dwight Howard, they would most likely go out and get LaMelo Ball. Reason is because LaMelo Ball does really fit into that, kind of Sean Livingston replacement. Look, he doesn't have the defense that Livingston does have right now because he is so young. But when it does, potentially come down to it, I do believe that LaMelo Ball could be a very nice player in the league. He has a lot of playmaking. He, fits in with the playmaking that Livingston did have. He fits in with the height that Livingston did have as well. Has the mid-range, all that type of stuff. He could be an instant Sean Livingston replacement for the team. So if they do, if they were able to land maybe a Dwight Howard, I could see that potentially happening. Another player that, I just talked about, JaVale McGee. It'd actually be pretty funny and pretty interesting if JaVale McGee did go back to the Warriors. Now that McGee is a lot better player, he knows his role since the last time he was, kind of at the Warriors. I would expect the Warriors to maybe use him a little bit more now as well, if that was to be the case. But I feel like the Warriors could not only be keeping very close tabs on maybe a move to potentially try and seek Dwight Howard to the team, but also a move to maybe even get JaVale McGee. I feel like one of them could definitely potentially be, heading to the Golden State Warriors. They would be very interested in both of them. JaVale McGee, as I said, he's very much known with the Warriors, and even though he had a pretty rough stint with them when he was there, he still managed to get a couple of championships out of it, and he's like a 3-time championship player now because of the Lakers and Warriors. I could definitely see him actually returning to the Warriors and seeing that potentially happening more than maybe a Dwight Howard situation. I feel like, again, Dwight is just so loyal, I would think at this point, to the Lakers, that I feel like he is going to be even more hungry to go and win another championship with them. And considering the Warriors, if let's just say they did get JaVale McGee, then, or the Warriors maybe, or JaVale McGee just left to a different team, then why would Dwight Howard want to leave? Like, I mean, he just became the starting center for the team. He just became the center that will bring in the most minutes for the team. If you think about it, why would he want to join the Golden State Warriors. Like, why would he want to leave the Los Angeles Lakers? It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. I feel like he will re-sign with the Lakers. Maybe not on a 2-year deal, maybe on a 1-year deal. That would be less than $3 million. I feel like he's going to go back on a pretty similar money that he did have, because Dwight doesn't need the money anymore. He is so rich. Like, he had, I believe, nearly, I don't remember if he got a max contract with Orlando, but again, he had a close to one, I think, with the Rockets as well, where he had a pretty big contract. Again, had a pretty big one with the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not exactly too sure, but he has made a lot of money in his career. He doesn't, I don't think, want the money anymore. I think he's more championship driven and more success driven, where I believe he will go to the team or re-sign with the Lakers for the loyalty, and just because they were able to get him a championship, and they will most likely be able to compete for another one next season. But of course, I would really like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below. Do you guys think the Golden State Warriors will sign Dwight Howard? Do you guys think the Los Angeles Lakers will bring him back, or they'll, again, he'll just re-sign with the Lakers? Do you guys think JaVale McGee might even look to go to the Warriors, or maybe look to join a potential different team elsewhere as well? Again, I definitely would really like to know all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below. But of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest sports related content, NBA, all that type of stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel, MIRL/Long Channel. And don't forget to check out my podcast as well, if you haven't already. Links for them will all be in the description down below. But as always, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.